GameStop is doing it again, and it's pissing me off. Before I get into it, let me just go ahead and wish everyone a happy Easter. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. You had some good time with your family. I spent the day on the grill. I myself smell like a well-smoked piece of beef just from having stood in front of the grill for so long, but it was a beautiful day. Got to spend it with the family. But you're not here to hear about my family. You're here to hear about why I have this love-hate relationship with GameStop, and it's for this very reason that I'm going to explain to you right now. GameStop has limited the amount of sales that they do throughout the year, if you haven't noticed. And their buy two, get one only comes around maybe 3 times a year, 2 to 3 times a year. And so for people like myself, who I use GameStop to actually collect video games, right? Not flip video games, not resell video games, but actually add games into my collection. I relish these sales because these are usually the moments where I'm able to get really good deals on games that I can add to the collection. My big problem with GameStop is that once, like, they know that they're going to do this promotion, and it seems like once they start the promotion, they hide all of their good games. They hide them. Now, your best bet when it comes to taking advantage of the buy two get one for retro games is to go into the stores and hunt in the stores. So if you're able to go to the stores, go ahead and do it. But you have zero chance of getting anything good from GameStop online. Like, it's slim to none, the chances. And what typically happens is, right after the promotion's over, all of a sudden you see these super rare, great games posted to their website that were just miraculously missing during the promotion. Now you might say, well, Y2K, what are you talking about? GameStop never has really great games. Well, I'm going to show you a stack of games that I've found in store at GameStop and another stack of games that I got from GameStop's website that were very rare and very uncommon. And, to me, like for me, it's one thing if you do it online, but I'm starting to see it happen in the stores as well. But let me show you what I'm talking about. So the first game is Pokemon XD. Picked this game up last year, found it complete in box at a GameStop. Now, granted, the manual wasn't in the best shape, but it was still a complete in box copy of Pokemon XD that works for the GameCube. Another pickup. This was a in-store find again. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This was a recent pickup, as a matter of fact. Again, complete in the box, immaculate condition. Of course, it was available in the store during no promo, right? These are games that I just walked into the store and found. Shadow Hearts on the PlayStation 2, complete as well. Fallout, Brotherhood of Steel, a game that you don't really see too often. Found this game in store. Parappa the Rapper 2. I don't think I've seen this game anywhere else outside of GameStop. I think GameStop was the first time I actually saw this game in person and picked it up. Radiata Stories. This was actually a RPG that I sold out of my collection a while ago, and I got it back when I saw it at GameStop. Another rare find in store. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the Xbox. I mean, granted, it's for the Xbox, but it's still Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Found this in store, just chilling on the shelf. Here's a recent one for you. Tales of Destiny 2. I found this last weekend at a GameStop. Mind you, it has some stickers on it, but it is complete in box. It has the manual, and doggone it, it's actually in pretty good condition. For those of you who didn't catch that video, it's in pretty decent shape, right? So Tales of Destiny 2, all of this amazing stuff available when the promotion's not going. Parasite Eve, another pickup from last weekend, just chilling on the shelf in the store. Okami Den, right? Another great pickup in store at GameStop. Now, that was in store, which typically you can find really good stuff in store. That's why, a lot of people will recommend, if you have a retro GameStop near you, go there first. But let's look at online, right? Online is fair play. Anyone can order from GameStop online. You don't even have to have a GameStop near you. So let's look at some of the online finds. Complete in box copy of Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes on their website. The Adventures of Batman and Robin. Yes, this was on GameStop's website. Super Mario RPG, right? Super Nintendo. A lot of Super Nintendo games. Maximum Carnage. I know I said that kind of like Marvel vs. Capcom, but yeah, Maximum Carnage on the Super Nintendo. Final Fantasy 3 on their website. Super Mario Party 3, or Mario Party 3 rather. Smash Bros. Now this one you could probably still find it online, but probably not. Even a game like this will go missing once the buy two promotion gets going. Resident Evil 2. Now this is actually in the wrong stack. This I found in store, so this should have gone to the in-store stack, but still, Resident Evil 2, come on. Clay Fighter. This one I think was also another in-store find, so this is also in the wrong stack. Mega Man X2, probably one of my craziest GameStop online pickups. I was blown away that they sent me an authentic copy of Mega Man X2. Can't make this up. Metal Storm on the NES, a very uncommon, very rare game. Felix the Cat, right? All on their website. G.I. Joe, right? A Real American Hero. And then last but not least, Shadow of the Ninja. Now, these aren't even all of the hard to find GameStop pickups that I've gotten from GameStop, because like I said, I'm not a reseller. I don't resell games. I don't flip the games that I find. I actually add them and keep them in my collection. Some of these games I found as you know, recent as a week ago. Some of these I found a year or a couple years ago, right? But the point of the matter is that I noticed this trend, and I notice it only because I'm paying attention to these deals and promotions, and I'm usually just perusing on the website to see if they happen to have something, you know, at a decent price that I can go ahead and pick up, especially when I just know that I'm not going to have time to go to the stores. I'll go on their website and I'll see what they have on their website. But it bums me out, man, that I'm seeing this practice happen more and more and more. And just like always, you know, whenever they do their promotions, all of the good stuff just goes bye-bye. Just say goodbye. It's no longer going to be on their website. They're going to take it off. And I don't know if they're doing this on purpose. They could be. Because they don't want people to get, you know, great games at a cheap price, I guess. And I mean, as a business, I guess that's their prerogative, right? If they want to hoard, you know, the good games and make you pay full price for them by taking them off of the website, then they're well within their rights to do that. It's just a bit of a bummer, though. It just sucks when you know you saw a game on their website like an hour before the promo kicks in. The promo kicks in and all the good games are gone. And you could say, well, Y2K, people probably bought them all. I would say yes to that. I would say, okay, you know what? Maybe you have a point. Maybe they did do that. The only thing that stops me from saying that is because the second the promotion is over, all of those games are right back on the website again. So that means either all those people returned all those games, or they just removed them during the time of the promotion. Now, I don't know if I'm the only one to notice this. I don't know. Maybe I'm paying attention too hard. I don't know. But GameStop, if I'm going to be perfectly honest, has become one of my go-to places for retro games, just because they're usually priced cheaper than mom and pop shops. I can use points on the games. I can take advantage of promos like 420 for 40, or 420 for 10, or buy two get one. And it just winds up being a net positive for me to get retro games from there, because on average I'm getting them for 35 to 40% off. So it does work for me as a collector who's trying to not spend maximum dollars for games. But it's just a bit of a bummer when I see them do this. And I like GameStop. I like the fact that they have these games to begin with. I do like the fact that they've leaned into their retro. But dude, quit playing games with me, man. This stuff is like a bummer. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys notice this too? Have you seen this happen like at your GameStops? Have you noticed this with the website? Let me know what your thoughts are on this, and I'll catch you in the next video. It's Y2K Collector. Take it easy.